Kenya is a land endowed with a rich diversity and breathtaking landscapes, from the shores of the Indian Ocean in the east to the fertile Rift Valley in the west. Wherever you look, north, south, east and west, Kenya has earned its place as one of the world's key players in horticulture, tourism and natural history. With the onset of globalization, Kenyans have earned crucial income from the export of horticultural produce. This has been reinforced by the fact that horticulture is one of Kenya's biggest sources of foreign exchange. And today, we reintroduce ourselves to you. The Horticultural Crops Development Authority, better known as Hcda. Established in 1967, our mission is to develop, promote, facilitate and coordinate growth of a commercially oriented horticulture industry. This is through appropriate policies and technologies to enhance and sustain socio-economic development. This is why we take our highly qualified team of depot managers through an intensive training program to sensitize them on the needs of our end client, the Kenyan farmer and the exporter. To put it more boldly, we are taking produce from the farm to the domestic consumer and to the greater world market.
Hcda is a regulator in the industry, and one of its activities is to offer advisory services to the stakeholders in the industry. The stakeholders, we are talking about all the players within the value chain, from growers to all the way to marketers and to consumers.
So let us take you through the chain of events that leads from the Kenyan farm to the world market. It all starts at the farm, just one of the thousands of small, middle and large-scale operations across the country that provide employment to millions of Kenyans. Once the crop is matured, it is then harvested, and that's where the journey begins. Hcda provides reliable transport facilities that are accessible to Kenyan producers countrywide. Due to the often perishable nature of some of this produce, every due care is taken to ensure that the produce arrives at its destination in perfect condition. In keeping with technological advancements, our trucks are available insulated or dry vans to suit the nature of the produce. On arrival at one of our satellite depots, Hcda provides space and facilities where the fresh produce is sorted, thus enabling the exporter to select only the best quality produce for export. As such, our depots are located in the following strategic locations: Nairobi, Limuru, Nkubu, Sagana, Machakos, Mwea, Yatta and Kibwezi.
Basically, my work entails extension work, specialized extension work with the small-scale farmers. What we do is we try to organize small-scale farmers into farmer groups, and we train them on farming techniques. We train them on code of conduct. We train them on basically good farming practices. And then also, after training them, after producing, they have to link up with the export market, or at least the market, even if it's a local market.
Then comes the packaging process. The sorted produce is then carefully packed into the form in which they will be presented to the world market. Space and facilities for this process are available at any of our depots countrywide. Once the goods are ready for export, they can then be sorted at our temperature-controlled storage facilities while transportation arrangements are being made. Our state-of-the-art storage facilities are designed to ensure that the quality and freshness of the produce is maintained at all times. Hcda's insulated or dry van transportation then delivers the packaged produce to Nairobi's bustling Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, where we export Kenya's fresh produce to the rest of the world. And that is how millions of consumers throughout the globe experience Kenyan produce at their tables every day.
Hcda as a provider, it is providing us the service, it is providing us with the facilities. They have facilities which have been proved in Europe. The auditors come from Europe, they audit, and in fact they have found them to be quite in standard. So we are also happy with them to be that we are working under the conditions which are approved by the European Union. So for small young people who want to start business, Hcda could be their starting point to come and get the facilities, because the demands for the regulations in Europe for horticulture industries are very, very, very stiff, and young people or young companies to achieve them is quite hectic. So we have the Hcda to come and they get the services.
All this has been made possible by the affordable and reliable services that the Hcda has made within reach of the Kenyan producer. Meeting the consumer's expectations of our Kenyan produce, so fresh, so natural, grown under the sun. To put it simply, from the farm to the world market.
Imesaidia sana. Nilikuwa chini sana kabla nianze kulima maua. Sasa naona familia iko sawa. Napata kitu ya kusave. So it is improving the life status.
Hcda, the Horticultural Crops Development Authority, serving the horticulture industry.